If you hate change because it feels uncomfortable, I get it. Most of us are in that boat. But not changing keeps you stuck. You want to get comfortable with change because otherwise, nothing changes in your life. You keep living the same Groundhog Day all the time. And nobody wants that. Change is difficult because we like that feeling of certainty, not that feeling of uncertainty and not knowing what's going to happen. Now, when I was 23, I got a job on a cruise ship. I was set to be the sports director, which for me, I was absolutely sports obsessed. Absolute dream job. Job was based in Alaska, and I would cruise from Vancouver every week for the next 3.5 months. Now, I'd never been to either of those places, but I was open to the change. I was open to the opportunity. For me, it was an adventure. It took me 3 weeks and 3 separate trips to the airport before I even got to my destination, because this was well before the internet and communication was easy like it is today. Now, when I got there, I was given my uniform on my first day, and like, great, you need to be upstairs at this time. Someone hands me a microphone. Great, introduce yourself and tell people who you are and why you're here or what you're doing. I'm like, I have no clue. What am I doing? Why am I here? No one's given me any training at this point. I was thrown in the deep end and just asked to swim. I had to swim. Just what it is. Now, I survived. I learned to adapt. Now I'm more like a chameleon where I adapt to my environment. I adapt to change really quickly. Change is easy because I do change all the time. I'm constantly changing and I'm constantly trying things, and that allows me to be comfortable in the uncertainty, comfortable in the change. Here's how I did it, and here's how you can do it as well. So practice for looking for change and trying new things in your day-to-day life. Get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Start with small changes and work up to bigger things as you go. If you can get comfortable with the small change, you'll find that you are more adaptable and things are just so much easier in your life. We get stuck in this rut of, we need that comfort and certainty to be able to live our lives the way that we want to live. But in doing so, you reject the adventure on the other side. You reject the opportunities that could be coming your way just because you're not open to them. You're basically living in a closed off environment, a closed off attitude. So try something new. Try something just small. Doesn't have to be a big change. But as you get used to change, it gets easier and easier. As change that gets easier, you can do bigger things, take bigger risks, and you become more comfortable in that uncomfortable space. Next, one of the best ways to get used to change is to travel, especially if you are traveling internationally, but it doesn't have to be that. Just get out of your routine. It could be going on to an overseas trip. It could be going around the world. It could be going on a cruise. It could be going to another city, another state. It could be going somewhere that you've never been. Or it could be as simple as just driving to a different location or trying a different restaurant or walking a different route around your block when you go for a walk. It could be going to a different beach or a lake or a river that you would usually go to. You're just looking for ways to try something new and get you out of your comfort zone. Because once you get out of your comfort zone, you'll find that you get more and more comfortable outside of your comfort zone, and it expands that comfort zone. For me, I used to be not great with people. In fact, I still have days where I don't feel comfortable and confident talking to everyone, anywhere, or whatever. But I still do. And the more that I do it, the more confident I get, the more comfortable I get with that change. That change of not knowing how I'm going to have that experience or interaction with the other person. I don't know how they're going to relate to me. I don't know if it's going to be a good or a bad interaction. I don't know if I'm going to feel good after it or bad after it. Whatever, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try. I'm going to do that little thing that allows me to grow. Because if I grow, then everything in my life changes. Number 3, practice gratitude so you are grateful for whatever you have and whatever situation you're in. If you're grateful for the small things, you can appreciate those small things in your life. you can appreciate that little bit of change. You can appreciate that little bit of being pushed out of your comfort zone. You can appreciate that new experience. You can appreciate that new person. I'm so grateful that I went to that new place today. I'm so grateful that I went to this event because I met all of these cool people. I'm so grateful for trying this new sport. I'm so grateful for joining this club. I'm so grateful for trying this different place than I would usually. I'm grateful for going to this different restaurant. I'm grateful for the opportunity to try something different and expand. I'm grateful for feeling uncomfortable. I'm grateful for feeling more comfortable in the uncomfortable. Gratitude is an incredible thing, because once you get grateful and really appreciate how much you have in your life and those little opportunities, you get more comfortable with yourself. You get more confident with yourself. You build confidence. You build discipline. You build resolve. You build strength of character. You feel strong and powerful. You feel like you can do anything. And you can, if you only try. But if you do nothing, nothing's going to happen. Change is inevitable. Your ability to deal with change, it's up to you. It's a choice. So if you can learn to embrace change, be comfortable in the uncomfortable, then you're going to enjoy life more, and you're going to get way more opportunities than you could ever imagine, because that's just how it goes. So jump on that roller coaster, throw your hands up in the air, scream your lungs out, and just go for it. Because the more that you go for it, the more change is going to be a whole lot easier for you to adapt. Now, if change is something that you need, but you're still not comfortable with it, I've got a free 28-day coaching program to help guide you through changing your life, to help get you unstuck. Reinvent yourself. Get a new identity so you can live more of a life that you really want. I'll help you get clear on what you want. So my 28-day coaching program, you'll find the link below. Just click on that, come and join us. I'll help you design, build, and live a life that you will absolutely love. And you will be comfortable with changing. You will find change gets easier and easier, and your life gets better and better. I'll see you on the inside.